Enlighten OBS. Twitch is doing advertisements as usual. Thanks, Twitch. I appreciate it. And YouTube appears to be live too. Wonderful. Welcome. Welcome to... I'm not sure how to pronounce that. In theory, I'm going to call it Mörenday. You can figure it out. It's a new iteration, a wonderful addition to Sal's new streaming lineup that doesn't include Sal because she's forsaken me and decided to give up on this. Well, in the spirit of this torture being the addition of a new stream where I don't even get any form of help for crying out loud, I'm going to torture myself with NieR, a game I have only heard recommendations of from Potato. Not that I'm trying to fault him for this, but usually... Calm down, Potato, calm down. There's no need to scream yeah so loudly. I'm just getting started. Speaking of starting, I think there's a whole lot of story happening at the start, so... No, that's not how you spell Mörenday either, Lieutenant Lucan, but very close. Thank you very much. That's not what the thumbnail is supposed to imply. The thumbnail, for some reason, implies carrots. It's very sensible. Möhren, in German, are apparently carrots, although you do spell them with an H in there, and I didn't have a space for an H. So, anyway, like I was saying, there's story happening, and that should hopefully give me like 10 minutes of nothing to do. So off we go! It's loading, I hope.
Everything that lives is designed to end.
Ooh, she's loud.
We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
That's a bit rude, but alright.
This is Command. Yorha Squadron, come in.
2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board.
This is Operator 6-0. All units confirmed.
We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Understood.
You missed.
12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Oh no.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed.
Come on, you saw that coming. Hold on, I'll rescue.
11B down. Our
I can't let 1D
cancelers
down.
are ineffective.
Nope. Okay, there goes my control, I guess. The moment I want to save people, the game takes it away.
Enemy unit sighted ahead.
Requesting permission to engage.
Permission granted.
Okay, step aside, 1D. Oh no, that's... that didn't
7E
work.
down.
I don't
1D
like
down.
this game anymore.
Assuming captain's duties.
It's not the same. 1D was better. Excuse me. Ouch. Where's that button? I don't know where that button is. Oh, there. That's on the opposite end of the keyboard. I don't need that there.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
Permission granted.
What do you mean mobile? We're already moving... Oh yeah, okay. I vaguely remembered the strong recommendation of playing with a controller, but, being me, I decided superior keyboard functions are needed for my life. So here we go, with...
Captain, I think...
Excuse me, I was in the middle of looking at my keyboard while you died. May I address the point that we've switched into the very...
2B to Operator 6-0. All Allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders.
Operator to 2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
What terrain is there? Oh, that terrain. Yeah, okay, never mind. May I point out that switching to a weird robot face version of the aircraft seemed very inefficient. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, I hate those games. Oh no. I'm an expert. Oh yeah, I have the dodge thing. I'm working on it, don't worry. I'm not... That's alright. Hold on. There. It's almost easy now. I hope I don't need to use my mouse ever, otherwise I will be losing this very advantageous attack. Oh, this nonsense again. Hold on, do I have this? I do. I noticed that there are things happening in chat, excuse me. Hello, Spotted Cow, and Tammy, and Ralph.
Alert. Heavy damage. Standard complex legal test estimated at
Those things are poorly built.
Activating short-range attack gear.
And that's not a very good pilot outfit.
Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Oh no, do I need to move my mouth? Oh no. Oh no, now it's a game that I need to collect. My heavy attack doesn't do the spinning thing anymore. I'm glad that the robot is doing most of the heavy lifting. As should be. Ooh, space. Thank you. I noticed that. Hello, Lieutenant Lucan. I've probably already said that, excuse me. I would say more. I realise how much of an invaluable asset I am to myself by reading out chat usually. What was that? Did she just slap things? Did she just slap the air with her hand? Okay, fair point. This guy seems taller. I should point out that as per the recommendation...
destroyed.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Not quite.
I was doing a thing... They're driving excavators now.
Is that our target?
Negative. This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
You don't say.
Okay. I'll just let the robot do it. He seems to be fine while I'm explaining the thing. Potato pointed out that there is the helpful he should...
Laser communications recovered.
Laser?
2B, I'm
Oh, that laser.
Pod program download complete.
I didn't expect it to just mindlessly swing around as well. Where was I? Oh, excuse me. Evading to... This is a very demanding game for my standards. Who's this
Better
weirdo?
make sure he's actually dead next time.
How is
That was
he able to
dangerous,
fly
man.
without any eyesight? I mean, sure, it's better than just...
You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
Can I leave?
No, just
I
another
can.
defensive system.
Excuse me, goodbye.
Well, I guess
Why
we have to
leave?
find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right, I'll work my way inside from the ground.
Oh, there you go. Spotted Cow wants to know, where is Sal? Well, technically Sal has forsaken us due to potatoes bean spillage. Thanks, Flying Toaster. Practically speaking, she's currently lying in bed with the flu. I don't know how she caught it. I'm away from work for like 1 day, and everything goes awry, as usual. Am I Sonic now? I'm collecting rings. Nice, I guess. Potato helpfully pointed out that this game has a lot of features that basically make the gameplay itself for me. I'm not going to jump around the topic. I'm using all of them because you might be able to tell I'm very bad at shoot-em-ups. Hold on, heavy. Oh, it's spinning again. Oh no, the spinning is not working. Can the robot fire something, please? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is nice. Hold on. I didn't even have to evade that. I'm very proud of him. Lieutenant Lucan points out that robots took our jobs, as they should. They're far better at doing that than me. Taking jobs, that is. I was having a conversation, mate.
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
Okay. Oh, I've got a mini-map now. How nice. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I mean, sure, wearing this weird eye wrap thing is better than just collecting every fly on the way here with your open eyes, but generally speaking, like I was saying, pilot outfits seem to be very inadequate around here. I mean, a visor would be helpful, I guess. Tammy points out that there looks like they're trying to attack me with wobbles. I don't know how this works. Potato sent me some information material on how this world works, but they didn't quite address the marbles in there. Excuse me, I forgot a ring. Thank you. What am I collecting? Broken key and rusted clumps. I don't want to be like that, but the shiny bits make it look nicer. He opens chests very rudely. Oh, I forgot some rings again. I'm not sure how much time I have idle now, where I'm quote-unquote playing the game by just walking forwards a whole lot. Otherwise I would start telling you a story about why this stream is happening on a Tuesday, instead of, as the name supposedly implies, a Monday. It should be happening on a Monday, basically. Walk in. Wow, good. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, never mind. Oh, it's giving me a skill level. It's slowly draining, probably because I'm relying too much on robots. Hello, Veloso.
Exit confirmed closed.
So open it.
Negative. Nearby enemies are jamming our signal.
Nothing's ever easy.
It's nice. I don't even need to click the attack button. They just come towards me and she does it all for me. I also auto-evade. Call me insane, but maybe this is too easy now. I mean, look at this. I'm not touching any button on the keyboard and she's doing it perfectly. I'm almost impressed. Maybe games are supposed to be like that, although I'm realizing my laziness makes me lose all those Sonic rings. Lieutenant Lucan points out, considering that you've murdered all androids in Detroit, he's not sure that I am very welcoming of our new robot overlords. But there's a difference between robot overlords who do their job. I think I'm stuck in a pipe, I need to help the computer. Who do their jobs like they're supposed to, or people who start being weird, emotional little crybabies about being a robot servant. Yeah, that was nice. Oh, I need to play the game again. How unfortunate.
You know, ma'am, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines and all that, I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. 2B it is.
Look at this! One of them gets it, the other one is an emotional crybaby. Talking about fun, that's not how robots are supposed to work. I hope the other guy dies. Add that to the fact that I'm still upset about the fact that he's not wearing a proper visor. I don't get why the game keeps shifting perspectives like that. I mean, I guess shoot 'em ups are nice for people who enjoy them, but I'm not really a fan of them. And then there's this weird platforming bit going on. Oh well. Oh yeah, I was about to say, the camera turned. Potato was saying, having all the auto chips enabled, hey, it is a tactic for those who are trapped using keyboard, but it's a way to play the game, so apparently everything's good on his end. I don't think this is entirely reliant on people who play...
Analysis. This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
Ah, fair point. More gold. Oh yeah, Belos is asking the question...
This place sure is big.
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
I mean, the game is doing a whole lot for me, but I realise I can't just stare over a chat and keep on playing the game because I'll run into walls like I'm doing right now where I'm reading out Tammy's message who says, I so want to make a 2B or not to be joke right now. Well, go for it. I'm pretty sure the game called it out intentionally. Oh hey look, I can read out chat again, there's a fight sequence. But Oscar was asking why stream today and no stream yesterday. The original plan was to stream yesterday. I had everything set up and I was about to start. However, unfortunately, a minor thing came in the way. Excuse me, I need to go to these enemies. Or these enemies. A minor thing, unfortunately, being some lovely fellow students at university who I was supposed to work with. Oh no, the fight sequence is over. The basic gist of what happened is...
Block 43 to Block 12, materials en route. Work Party B, proceed to Cafeteria 25.
What?
It's just accessing random, nonsensical data from the old world. There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
Well, that's not how machines are supposed to
Materials
be.
en route.
There's a fight sequence.
Thank you for another day of hard work.
Oh yeah, there is a fight sequence. Right! Well, unfortunately I was tasked to work together with these wonderful people in a bit of a group project for one of the upcoming assignments. And ultimately, I volunteered myself up to be the person who's collating all the data in addition to writing my own research part. So all they had to do was write one lovely page of research, send it to me in time on Monday so I can collate everything before stream and issue it so we can use it the next day. Oh, is the fight already over? What a shame. However, when it came to the time of them sending their stuff to me, out of the 4 people I've assigned research tasks to, 2 people sent me something. And one of them was a bloody carbon copy of a Wikipedia article. And then I kinda had to... Oh, I can jump. And then I kinda had to write the entire project on my own to make sure that we at least have something decent to submit. So that was a doozy. Lieutenant Lucan says, emotions are prohibited. 10 seconds ago, why does this door not open? I am not angry. She didn't seem angry. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating though. Then again, I don't remember what robots say. The auto chips kind of make it hard to walk. Potato says, to be or not to be is a NieR Automata ending, so Yoko Taro beat you to it, Tammy. That's a spoiler, so shame on you, Tammy, for spoiling the ending of the game by reading out.
This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
Well, why are they bloody locked? The elevators in this game hate me. Where was I? Thank you for spoiling the end of the game by reading out the character's name. Was it written out anything? Probably.
Alert. Bulletproof apparatus detected on enemies.
Oh no.
Close range combat is advised.
I know.
But never mind. Apparently we did it without having to do that. Does that mean I have to work now? Oh no, she does that too. Well, what is she doing? May I point out that these are really ugly robots. I mean, there is a way to do bulky right. Just look at something like Protectrons from the Fallout series. That usually worked. What's doing this? Oh no, it's another shoot 'em up section. Does she do the evading here too? No, she just ran into that bullet. And into that one. The auto chip is not very good. Tammy says, darn it, probably in response to the fact that the game already made the joke. Like I said, they probably did it on purpose. Lieutenant Lucan points out that group projects are always fun, in brackets, not, and that also classifies this as the typical student life. Well, no, it's like this in... Hold on, I think she's stuck on... No, never mind, she's doing fine. Or she got into an evading loop, I'm not sure. Where was I? It probably happens like this whenever you work with groups in general. But yeah, it was a nightmare. And then, lovely stuff, today we actually came around to presenting the entire thing. And because nobody in the bloody group knew anything about their part, I had to drag them together 2 hours beforehand, whip them through their bloody presentation parts too, and then we were one of the best ones. Excuse me, I'm stuck in a wall again. And then in the end, we were one of the best presentations out there, simply because I realized, hold the phone, with them having submitted so bloody late, I can't have, you know, another PowerPoint presentation done in time. So instead, I opted to just have them play out a little parliamental debate. And just because it was a unique presentation style, we actually performed rather well. So I'm proud of myself in that regard.
I surveyed the entire factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Alright, what is our target, by the way? Have they mentioned that before?
Is that?
Trees!
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be.
Oh, birds.
Probably because the environment's changed.
Oh. But I just came from down there. Why would I go back? Oh no, that's the back. Potato pointed out that this game has 24 endings. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll figure out. This either looks like the stage for a boss battle or a really long comical walk. They're making it a comical walk. There should be another
facility across that bridge. It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out? It's not like Command to get a location wrong.
And we walk quicker,
I guess
please.
Even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
What are we betting on? Betting is wrong. That's illegal in this country. Oh, they have trains? Oh no, their trains don't go very far. And they're trying to kill me too. It's kind of going against the spirit.
Jamming detected. No response from long-range communications.
Doesn't matter. I'll just take him out.
Yeah, sure, honey. Just go swing your sword at the highly quickly turning, I don't know, excavation wheel right in front of it. Don't let the robot do it. We can do it with a sword. I guess she knows best. Lieutenant Lucan says he had a 6-people group project recently. They were supposed to make it in a month, but the guy in charge accidentally took 7 people, which was prohibited. So after 2 idle weeks, Lieutenant Lucan had to go out and do it himself. Yeah, that's how they usually are.
Is that?
Target enemy detected.
What? What's the target? It's the crane? Is it the crane? Oh no, it's the train! Oh no, that's no train. It's also no moon either, for the record. What is that? It seems really impractical, to be honest. I hope Potato doesn't mind that I keep on bashing this game. I received a warning. This guy is level 6. He doesn't quite look level 6. And he's missing a whole lot. I mean, at this point, the character's not even evading automatically. She's just standing there. He's gonna miss. Right. Well, also points out that this is what I get for being such an obvious teacher's pet. My fellow students see that and take advantage of me. What the hell do you mean? They just didn't do their job. What was I supposed to do? I didn't bank on them not doing it. I just wanted to have a good grade in this. Tammy points out that a really long walk in those heels would have been really uncomfortable. I assume that's what she wanted to point out. She called it into question, obviously. Spotted Cow guesses that this is Goliath. Still doesn't make it a very practical form of machinery.
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm going to destroy it.
Right.
Potato's suggesting that this is the thing I just ran on. I don't know, the factory seemed larger than this single guy, to be fair. I mean, they had at least 2 of those large rotunda towers.
Alert.
Okay, it's gone. See, and the factory's still back there. This is just a part of it. Evade what? Oh no, I need to do stuff. How was I supposed to evade that? Why is he shooting the floor? Do I need to evade again? Oh heavens, oh heavens. How do I evade that? Oh no. I did it. I had to perform one action in this game so far. Back to chat. This is a really stream-friendly game so far. I don't know what Sal had against it. She probably didn't know that we can just not do anything. Potato points out that it's fine, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, even if the opinion is awful. Wow, offense taken. But that reminds me. What? There's no need to worry so much. She does the evading automatically, mate. Never mind.
9S!
9S black box signal detected. No response to communications.
I'm going after him.
What? Where's it now? Oh, don't tell me it's still on. Oh, it's still on. Well, at least it won't hit itself. No.
Send a support request to command.
Negative. Communications have been jammed.
No, hold on. Need my money. Where was I? Oh yeah, awful opinions. One of the other groups that were presenting today ended their presentation with an interactive quiz where you got to, you know, see how well you performed in listening to them. Hold on, what? Oh, there's a ladder there. You couldn't quite tell from here. Kind of looks like a bar, in my defense. Interactive quiz. Just, you know, asking us what we remember from their presentation. Standard stuff, really. It was a nice interactive element to involve people. He's a robot. Yeah, okay, that explains why he doesn't really need to see. He probably has a sonar or something. I have no idea how Sal does solo streams. I constantly keep getting...
to help 9S.
Excuse me, lady, what was that about an automation? That's just a simple scanning unit? We probably have a cupboard full of them.
I have to repair him. Pod, get me staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the...
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair.
Shut up! Just do what I say!
2B. Just go.
You shut up too.
We're soldiers.
Well, no, you're a scanning
we take
unit.
pride in our service.
What the hell is this?
HO-229 Flight Unit. Command 677 received. Usage rights transferred from 9S to 2B.
No, the coat on this thing is scratched. I don't want it anymore. He flew it into a factory.
All right.
Oh yeah, where was I? My unit is defect. Can I have that one replaced? It keeps showing emotion. And I've got the weird sudden urge to just decommission it like I did with Marcus. Oh hey, he's still alive. Oh no, do I need to move again? Excuse me, I'll just slide over here. Okay, do this. Well done. I don't know, maybe he's not even trying. He's shooting like a kilometer off into the wrong direction.
It talks? I didn't know the machines had that kind of intelligence.
2B, I found a weakness in the target.
Oh, you mention that now?
To provide support.
Oh, I kind of flew into that.
The control on the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
Yeah, excuse me, I'm doing a job here. It's very admirable. I'm just firing pellets at it. It's working well so far without your dying interference. Oh, I rammed it again.
Control of upper arm. Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point. Got it.
Oh, this is where.
Seize its control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy unit subjugation complete.
What the hell is now going on with the arm? Seems a bit unrealistic that we can do that, but alright.
You just die already!
No emotion whatsoever. She's doing great. She's doing great so far. How did he land over here?
Talk about bringing the battle to them. Ought to be.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
Oh, great.
So, remind me, why are we building large factories that can move like this?
I don't imagine that this is going to end well.
Oh, blindfolds, that's the words.
The black box. It's ready.
Right.
Requesting destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
Doobie, it was an honor to fight with you. Truly.
The honor was mine.
Is this going to be one of the 26 endings? Did we reach that already? Wow, that was quick. It also points out that bird is the word, and that reference is lost on me, as usual. Most of them are. Right. Okay. Goodbye. Something tells me there's an invisible wall to the right. Sorry, left. I can't go into my own quarter. I assume I'm still 2B. Oh, fine.
So, mission complete and all that, huh? The Goliaths were wiped out, and we secured a route into enemy territory. Now we can...
9S.
Yeah?
Thank you for uploading my data to the bunker.
I did that? Sorry, I don't remember. There wasn't a whole lot of bandwidth down there, you know? I probably only had enough time to back up your memories. Mine are only intact up to the point just before we rendezvoused.
I see.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
It sounds like some sort of weird Nazi something. This game uses online functionality for its message sharing features. Connect to the network. This can be changed from the system menu at any time. Sure! Let's see what horrible things the internet has to say to me. Save your current Why not? NieR, that's me. Just a moment, we're saving. Lieutenant Lucan pointed out that we finally nuked something. Yes. It just took,
5012 AD. The year mankind's glorious history came to a sudden and abrupt end, when the world was invaded by aliens from beyond the stars. The aliens unleashed a new breed of weapon, machine life forms, that all but annihilated human civilization. The handful of survivors that remained fled from Earth, seeking refuge on the moon.
Those little...
5204 AD. Humanity launched its counterattack, deploying an army of androids from a network of orbiting bases. But after more than a dozen large-scale descents upon the enemy, we still haven't managed to repel the invaders. That is why you, the Yorha forces, exist. To break this stalemate, once and for all. You are our ultimate weapon, and you must put an end to this war.
Understood, sir.
I wish you good hunting.
Glory to mankind! Glory to mankind!
Glory to mankind.
If they've already launched all of that, isn't it a bit late to do the introductory missions briefing now? 9S wants to know if 2B could... Oh, okay, oh no, he's telling me about my brightness settings. I thought my brightness settings were fine, but fine. I don't see my brightness. How do I adjust my brightness settings? Do they want me to go into the escape menu? Escape? No, that's not it. Alright, 9S is apparently doing it for me. Is this some sort of meta game? Meter game? Meaty game? He found the guide. Aha! Oh, for crying out. Wasn't a bloody me. Yeah, I don't need to have a tutorial on the main menu. I know how to... There, I don't need that. Go away. Yeah, that's good. Oh, for crying out. Go. This is the first time in my entire life I've experienced a... What are you doing? I set those voice levels to a very specific thing before I started, and now you're ruining it! Can I have this weird 9S fella die again?
Hello? Go ahead and adjust your settings so you can hear me, alright?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Are we good now?
Yes.
Okay. Settings should all be good to go. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec. We need to restore those.
Don't make me bloody go and restore my default.
I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know?
Oh yeah, sure. I'd like to
good.
self-destruct myself after this
You may
nonsense.
have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it. So, once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out.
Oh, for crying.
Morning.
This is awfully spacious storage if those are all androids. Very space inefficient.
9S.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
Right. Can I find a...
Don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know.
Yes, can I
I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
Can I punch this boy now? Can I file a complaint
9S.
with... What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
Right.
There's no need to be so formal.
Can I go...
Alright. If you say so.
Just let me leave you, goddamn game.
Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We better go see what's up, man.
Yeah, I want to go...
2B.
I want to go file a bloody complaint with whoever's in charge here. I forgot why I wanted to file a complaint. Remind me, why did I want to file a complaint? I had a very good reason. It just happened a few seconds ago. I'll just run through it again. Hold on. Yes, I want to take a break. I'll just go through my morning again and remember the steps that happened that made me want to file a complaint with humanity. Yeah, sure, why not? I did that before. Yeah, that too. I had a very good reason. It was mostly because he was annoying me. But what? I'll remember it in a moment.
You need to be near an access point to save your data.
I just did save my data. Stop it.
Map. Be sure to save often.
Improperly filled out acquisition. Oh yes, of course. I want to file a complaint with humanity for bloody space inefficiency used on this space station. They're androids. At best, they need a closet. Who's in charge here? Ma'am, please give me speech options about complaints.
2B.
Yes.
Maintenance finished?
Yes, Commander.
You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time.
Understood.
I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated Resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well.
Understood.
That wasn't the complaint I wanted to file. She's asking why am I still here. I should have gone to my destination for data stuff or... You're fine. I didn't listen to her. Where was I supposed to go? Oops. That was the wrong button. That was the other wrong button. Aha! That was also wrong button. Where did they tell me?
That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can get NieR flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
Like, look at all this wasted space! You could fit a bloody 100 of those androids in this corridor alone! Even if you felt the need to store them on a horizontal position. Lieutenant Lucan says, the 2B movie synopsis. An android files a complaint against humans and decides to fight them in court. Hello! I can't ask. Okay, fine. I don't want your crummy box. Need any maintenance done? I don't actually need any maintenance done. I've just done that. Go away. How do I not do? Yes, goodbye. I thought I was supposed to go to the terminal. Well, I'm guessing if I was supposed to go. Not entirely sure. Potato says, my self-destruct is a powerful move that takes time to execute. Once you self-destruct, you will be left immobile and extremely low health, leaving you open to attack. It will also destroy your skirt. It's supposed to destroy me entirely. That's the entire point of a self-destruct mode.
Ahead.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Well, look at that. I was supposed to go to the hangar. In my defense, they kind of use... A terminal implies an airport too. Look at this space inefficiency. They just leave that thing parked out in the middle. Yeah, I know that I was supposed to go to Earth, but they don't just let me fall down to the planet, unfortunately.
Hey, 2B, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Go away.
Alright.
Go away. Shoot. I don't need you here.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
Oh, no. One. Okay, I remember that. I really only need this one, to be fair. Look at how efficient it is. I realized I should probably finish off those guys instead of just dodging those bullets forever. Tammy points out that for Falter Earth, that's a whole different game. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The weird little graphics they use for robots are in the mission briefing screen. They kind of reminded me of the citywide traffic control AI from Halo ODST, which was a nice touch.
I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the resistance camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
Understood.
Good luck down there.
I see she's just dropping me off somewhere in nowhere. I'm more and more in favor of just having sent a recon unit. They're designed for this nonsense. I've got better stuff to do. Oh, fine. This room is depressing. I find it remarkable that they gave me a tutorial for the bloody main menu, but not for jumping. No, wait, there was a tutorial for jumping, I just remembered it. Never mind, I take that complaint back, you win this round. Lieutenant Lucan says the city looks very badly built. Yeah, they kind of got trees everywhere.
Location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Oh yeah, gee, thanks. Minimap. The minimap shows the geography around your current location at the bottom right of the screen. The icon shows your objective, so make sure to follow it if you get lost. Oops, that was the wrong button. There you go. How would that be a different game if I just fall down to Earth? I mean, all I'd need would be some springs in my legs and problem fixed. They're androids, they can probably attach them. Do I have some sort of light source besides the weird holographic circle at my legs? The sun, for example. Where does he get to have the cool black flying toaster box? Oh, there were stairs here. Oh, I feel so uncivilized now. Bell also pointed out that I should never do that sound effect again. I was just reading out what it said there, obviously. If you can't read that like this, well, you probably can, you just don't like the sound. Still, that's just your suffering, and... Is it just me, or does this look like some sort of armor map? Really empty? I'm glad they still have... What was the plural of moose again? Meese? Moosises? Moosees? Around here. Oh, Jesus. They have committed crimes against me. Excuse me, I need to slowly turn here. There you go. Trust me, everyone, this is necessary. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, that's what you get. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, objectives.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Maybe consider that they're solar powered and recharging. They don't maintain the site work very well around here. I also have a... Start fishing? What? What? Tammy points out the poor moose, I only had to shoot it in the butt. Well, it tried to murder me, so I had to try and murder it back. It's not my fault that I have high-powered lasers and all the moose has is, you know, a few legs. Almost there, just a moment. Place looks awful. And this guy's face is almost no definition. It also points out not every noun in the English language has a plural.
This is the resistance camp, huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
Yeah, fine. Hold on. I'll find the person with the most extravagant clothing in a moment. Not every word in the English language is a plural form. That differs from the singular form. English is not as refined as German, so you're trying to tell me the plural of moose is... Moose? Eesh, what's that thing in the window? It's just... Ugh. What the hell is this? Range resistance form. Oh, I just need to find somebody with a name tag attached. No. Or maybe the big glowing red arrow. That works too.
Number 2.
What?
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most of this territory. You must be the new scouts we heard about. Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information for you. Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
Bell also points out that Tammy said so as well. Excuse me, it's not quite as easy keeping up with chat if you don't have a cell nearby. Or do I need to talk with this weird third-class NPC?
Welcome, welcome. It's always great to get new customers. I'm the supply trader here. You're some kind of supply trader?
Oh, hold on, that was 9S. That's not his voice. I can't do his weird boy voice. Hey, you some kind of supply trader from the Resistance.
Yep, that's me, alright. You know it. Every item here is handcrafted from abandoned parts and stuff plundered from enemy corpses. So then, to business. What can I get you?
Do I need to buy stuff? I can sell my garbage. Oh, moose meat. Oh, yes! Finally. Haha! What are those? Do I need those? Detects log, save point, damage value. Something tells me I shouldn't sell those. I'll just hold on to them. Oh, do you sell plug-in chips?
You mean those little doodads that serve as power-ups for your body? Freight not! I love to sell plug-in chips, but I don't have the necessary raw materials.
I'm not going to sell everything, but also I need my HUD occasionally. It kind of tells me neat things. What? Why is he talking about his weird leg now? Yeah, sure. I'll see what I can do. I'm not entirely sure what you need, but I guess this is a side quest. Goodbye. I said goodbye. Could you please let me walk away, game? Oh, he wasn't done talking.
Ah, thanks a million.
Okay, so I need one broken oh, he hasn't listed his needs yet. He needs one broken spring, one small gear, and one broken circuit. Why do you need all this garbage? I can smash up a few small machines to find them. I can also obtain them from enemies at the big open area towards the left when you exit the camp.
Target location data
fine.
Marking on.
Oh yeah, I've got a sub-quest now. I accidentally clicked the wrong button again. Do I need to talk to all these weirdos?
Oh, you must be with Yoha. I heard about what happened. I deal in weapons if you're interested in that type of thing.
God, what sort of beard does he have? What sort of low-definition face? He looks like a mannequin.
Basically, I rebuild and repair relics from the old world. Although, to be honest, my tools are in pretty sad shape at the moment. But if I get the servicing device and the toolbox up and running, I could start fixing and selling weapons again. Take a look at it, will you?
Oh, I need to look at this thing now. Yeah, that looks busted, alright.
You know it. And as I bet you can tell, I'm not good at that sort of delicate repair.
Fine, help him out.
Oh, you mean it? That'd be a huge help.
Looks like the servicing device shorted out must have put too much load on it. I'm thinking 4 complex gadgets will be enough to fix it. Any idea where I find complex gadgets?
Folks say you can find them over in the city ruins, although I also hear this place is crawling with incredible aggressive machines.
Oh no, this... Am I going to get a bloody side quest from this thing too, whatever it is? Strange resistance woman.
Hey, you're with Hoyoha, right? My mask! It's an electromagnetic wave shielding device. I wear it to limit unnecessary information from the world. Not just kidding. So what do you want? Are you worried about something or whatever?
No, I'm good.
It was fun talking with you. Come back anytime.
The pleasure wasn't mine. Am I done now? Can I go back to... No, there's still a red dot over there. Not leading. Oh, there. Oh yeah, sure, let's quick save.
Map data obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the system menu.
Map data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites soon.
A general idea is good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
Right, what's my job now? Do I need to do those side quests? Where's my quest log? L, M, N, D... What? Oh! Okay, keep in mind B is apparently a safe destruct button just in case you need it. D, X, Z, A, no, that's S, no, of course not. F, G, H, J, K, L, P, P! System menu, there you go! It also points out that I need to kill everyone and the guy has a fancy beard. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Right. I don't need my tutorial messages. So, quests. What's the main quest? Oh, don't tell me I need to do... Oh, it's side questings. I'll be back in a moment, I guess. In the meantime, what did I miss on chat? Quite a lot, probably. I can't scroll back up, I'm stuck in the middle of a game. Access points! The world is filled with cleverly disguised access points, which can be used for the following. Unlocking map information, unlocking a safe area, a white area on the map, which allows you to save your game in the systems menu as long as you're close enough to the access point. If you find an access point under attack by enemies, destroy them all to react the terminal. Okay.
This must have been quite a city once upon a time. Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Good to hear. Say, how's the weather on Earth today? Good?
It's fine. Does that question have anything to do with our operation?
Not really. I just figured it might feel nice to have some good weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing on completing missions.
That is so like you, 2B. Anyway, talk to you later.
Is the entire organization filled with robots that are apparently so defective they experience weird weather emotions. Also, who put this bloody barrier in the way? I was going to walk through here. I'm walking here. Go round. Did I already point out that I need to kill everyone? Yeah, I do remember saying that. Bill also corrects that they're more like weather cravings instead. Yeah, well, to be fair, you don't get them on a space station, but then again, this is a good thing with robots, I imagine. I really don't like what they've done with the sidewalk here. Kind of just ends. Don't you dare, Moose. Why is this area marked red on the map? Oh, hold on. I probably need to get parts out of these fellas. Well, that was easy. Potato points out, remember, NieR, are you like... you sound like some sort of owl. If you need my aid on helping you get through parts of the game, just...
that's everything the supply trader asked for.
Oh, thank you. Thank goodness. Oh, hold on, there's a point over there.
Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to Yorha. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a point, but still.
Hypothesis. Jamming caused by enemies in local vicinity.
Is this a bloody vending machine? It is a vending machine. Remember, NieR, if you need my aid on helping you get through parts of the game, just let me know and I'll give you the best advice suited for the quest to skill level. Thank you. I appreciate your offer of help. It also confirms the existence of vending machines in this post-apocalyptic world. I would need a second device that I can use to scroll back on things. Where's Sal's bloody iPad once I need it? Oh, that reminds me of a lovely story. So today we had those presentations, and and I started telling about the bit where people were having an interactive quiz, and as part of the audience of this presentation, I participated in that quiz, and lo and behold, I got, well, not I alone, but me and my team, we got the highest point score of the game. So theoretically, we won. Are you kidding me? An invisible wall here? This game just lost a whole star in my book. And naturally, being the mean people we are, me and my team were asking for a prize. Well, you know, we were wondering what we get in return for winning this wonderful game of theirs. And they said, the knowledge you accrue today is the winning of the game. Which is kind of a bit of a, you know, nonsensical...
This is the place that weapons trader was talking about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
Oh yeah, this guy is a wood chopper. Lumberjack, that's the word. So obviously, after being disgruntled over not getting even anything lovely offered... What's cheesy? You need to elaborate on those things. I don't get what's out of context. Not getting anything lovely offered... Tammy points out I got joy in my heart. Well, I didn't feel it. So obviously, in return, I then did the only sensible thing when the tutor was asking for feedback on their presentation, I tore them to bloody shreds. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea, but they were standing there in the very front of the room and were having DNA4 sheets of paper in their hand, reading stuff out, and here comes the worst offense. I mean, I can survive that, but the worst offense is I could read along what they were reading word for word on their PowerPoint. They just literally took their DNA4 documents. Hold on, what am I missing here? Why is the area still marked red? It took their DNA4 report document and spread it out over like 10 slides of a PowerPoint presentation. And so I then tried to, you know, as maliciously polite as I could, pointed out to them that this is not the point of a PowerPoint presentation unless you wanted to have the PowerPoint presentation be its own thing without them standing there reading everything out to me, because I don't need it. Potato points out the slight glitch quest has a slight glitch sometimes, only showing 3 out of 4 needed items. If it happens, just leave the area and come back. Where do I find out how many items I have? P was the thing, wasn't it? Quests! Active quests. Supply traders quest. Oh, I only got 2 out of the 4 items. Maybe they're lying on the floor here? No, that's a tree. Sorry, I thought the tree was a thing. Maliciously polite as I could. And you know what? They then had the audacity, the bloody audacity to complain to me that I was being too harsh to them over this simple fact. I mean, come on, if you're making a PowerPoint presentation, at least put a bit more effort into it.
Claim most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
Spread it out into bullet points, add some lovely pictures. Just don't do this. This is not what PowerPoint is designed for. There is some sort of informal etiquette to it that somebody going to university at this level should already be aware of. For crying out loud, these aren't the first presentations we've made so far this year alone. And to be fair, this is the first time I met them in this seminar group because, you know, new seminar, new course, and so forth. So I didn't know how they performed. But still. And then other people chimed in and complained about the fact that, oh, hold on, you were reading off tiny little cards occasionally too. Yes, but at least we didn't bloody stand there with DNA4 sheets of paper reading out exactly what's on the PowerPoint. Idiots. This eventually devolved into an entire shouting match, and the tutor actually had to call the session to an end early to get us out of each other's hair. Yeah, so that was nice. Hold on, I think I missed my exit. Potato says I should look out for glowing balls. I'd rather not. And Bell also wants to know where are the carnivores. Something tells me they didn't respawn while I was briefly leaving the area. That's fine. I'm not upset at all. I don't see glowing balls. I see a body of Lumen. Other players' bodies. If you have the network feature option turned on, you'll be able to see other players' dead bodies. By examining these bodies, you can do the following. Retrieve, you'll temporarily gain 3 random effects based on the chips the player had equipped. Or repair, the body will follow you around and aid you in combat. Apparently, Lumen said, I saw a machine behind a tree inside a tall tower. I don't need you, so you stay here. Poor Lumen fella. Bell also points out he thought I was studying at university, not primary school. I am studying at university. I have no idea how they made it so far. Who are these weirdos? They probably don't have what I need. Is there some sort of safe point around here? Something I can use to quickly leave the area. P for piston map. Map mode. There is. Nice. Potato says, how NieR argues, or rather he explains, NieR gets a higher pitched voice the longer the argument continues, till it reaches a pitch that can't be heard by human ears. It usually causes internal bleedings. Potato points out that I can get free loot from dead android bodies. Look at this! It's a boar! And it knows its place. It's avoiding me.
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
Why is my weird robot not aiming properly? Oh, it's aiming where I'm looking. Kind of obvious if you think about it. Why is every access point a bloody vending machine? Thank you very much. Inbox. What? I can receive mail on my vending machines. Server manager. This message is intended for the verification of your email account. Members who encounter problems with the mailing system should contact their supervisors as soon as possible. IT operations lead server engineer. Okay. Thanks. Email. Box. I thought these things had quick travel options. But also wants to know, why is every save point usually a floppy disk? Because that's how they started out, and that's how tradition has kept them. Just like how tradition has kept corporal punishment in the majority of schools around the world. I mean, you even still have this form of barbaric practice active in the southern states of America, which many leading experts agree is not a good thing to have. See, I even remember their nonsense. That's what I get in return. The data points out that another option is to reload the safe, which apparently would be quicker. Yes, it would be, but then I had to walk all the way. So maybe just let me pop in there again. I'd also have to do all the work again, and I can't have that. One of the things I should probably point out about this form of additional stream to the people who've decided to stick around long enough to hear me talk about this is that given the fact that Sal is absent... What is this? Oh, another... Why do so many people die here? Come on, Brody. Try a little more. That's still Lumen. Oh yeah, since Sal's absence in this type of stream kinda negates the presence of the usual streamability sensor, you are more likely to get your stream suggestion through without having to go through Sal first. Although the drawback, of course, is that if you want to have a game streamed by me, you'll only get me. How did Netnex die here? He's the Game Boy 100. There wasn't even anything malicious around that corner. Oh yeah, that's a sensible thing. Potato suggested I should have just saved with the current quest progress and then respawn. Haha! Should have mentioned that when I was at a save point. Just a moment, I'll be right back. As you can see, I'm a very efficient gamer. Obviously. Although then again, maybe if I, you know, if he suggests something that's interesting to Sal, she might return for these streams too. Or maybe I just need to struggle more and then eventually break down crying, which either abolishes this stream as it exists, or it Or it causes her to come back out of pity. Right, they're safe. Can I transport myself to... I can only transport back to the bunker. I see how it is. Fine, how do I respawn? Respawn. Skills, intel, system... Load? Sure. Velos is asking a question about the format. Standard 2-hour sessions? Yes, that's the idea. Don't worry, I am keenly aware of the time span at the moment. Unlike Sal, I prepared myself, and I'm aware that I should have about another 40 minutes vaguely left. I realize I kind of need to find more stories to tell while streaming, because otherwise it's going to be a very quiet experience. I've ran out of experiences I had in the last 2 days, and now the game's not doing anything to carry the stream over. I remember now why I don't like streaming. It's very tedious. Generally speaking, YouTubing is tedious. I don't understand why people do it, to be honest. I mean, it's more fun if you have somebody to stand by and have a weird conversation. I missed my exit again, which is, you know, the most common form I've been enacting approaching this thing so far. Either through Apple, Sal, Boris, and friends, excuse me. Potato's asking for any office stories. Any office story. Hold on, I'll think. Or terrifying childhood trauma. Did I mention the thing where my... Oh, I already got 2 of them. Did I mention the weird thing where my aunt informed me that spiders, giant spiders, live in the elevator shaft? I stopped using the elevator for a while because of that. I feel like I missed the 3rd enemy the last time around. What's a weird office? I'm sure I had something. Soup lady's been eating crisps again on the phone. One of the directors won a medal by the Queen. That's not really an interesting story, that's kind of just a fact. I'm not sure if I can say won. It's not like it's a lottery. She did something for the city, and then she got the medal in return. I'm not entirely sure if she got to see the Queen over it, but it happened. I don't like how high she jumps in comparison to how far she jumps. Kind of used that games that have this much of a jump height and also allow me to lurch forward a bit more. Now it kind of just stops me in my tracks. Oh well. Did someone write on their PC monitor again? The styrofoam hat guy had a problem with his phone by, you know, cracking the screen and then standing out in the rain and getting water in it. Oh, I need to actually repair it. How do I repair it? Quests. Active quests. Oh. I still don't have enough complex gadgets. What the hell is this nonsense? Did I miss another orb? Yeah, I found the materials. Lovely stuff. Goodbye. I forgot his voice, so I'm not going to read him out. Ah, I got the quest reward. Thank you very much. I'll just quickly do the save again and run back there. I'm sure I've found something interesting to talk about in the meantime. I should start a bloody list. Oh yeah, he had his phone screen cracked, and then water got into it, and then shortly afterwards a mate of his got him an Android phone. Did I actually save? I forgot. Better safe than sorry. I did save. Got himself an Android phone, and he's now extremely happy with how it looks. Because apparently, in his opinion, the Android phone is a lot easier to use than the weird Apple phone. With the only exception being that he misses the physical button to mute the phone. You know, with his particular model, I think it's a Samsung Galaxy Jordan 3. I don't know. Jordan spelt with a J. You need to go into this little top menu, drag down thing, and then use one of those buttons, which I agree is slightly less convenient than just the little switch at the side. Do I have any dirt on Sal? Did I mention that she's sick in bed? I probably did mention that. That's part of the reason why she's forsaken us for today. She was actually willing to stand around yesterday and join the game, but unfortunately I was kind of busy having a minor nervous breakdown over the inefficiency and inability of bloody team members. Oh, I hate group presentations in general. Not because of the presentation aspect, I'm usually performing reasonably well with that, and I'm mostly the reason why... Oh, thank you. Did I find the orb thing? There's a ring thing, and then there's a screw thing, but where's the orb thing? Sick from what? I have no idea. All I know is she was complaining about a weird pain in her lungs, and oh yeah, that's probably dirt on Sal. She had awful smell protruding from her breath. Oh, that guy died too. Where the hell are those bloody parts? About non-project school stuff. There's not a lot happening. I mean, I'm attending lectures about learning systems and how important it is to condition your children to not be like dogs.
That should be enough. Let's get these back to the trader.
I have no idea how I missed that. But that's not really interesting. Nothing exciting happens. I guess the weird idea that this weird girl who started hating me last year because I informed her that I'd trust her... No, hold on. That trust a robot more than her as a nurse when it comes to their surgery. Like a proper one where they cut me open. And... well, she recently informed me that she lost a baby, and then I had to pretend that I'm really sorry for her because I don't know how to do human emotions. But that's not really interesting, and the story's over really quickly. Tammy's asking, pain in her lungs? I think she's just developing some sort of cough, whatever. But also wants to know, have I found a replacement for that noodle place I used to like? Oh no, that's actually bringing up a painful point. A Japanese restaurant opened across from the street. I fixed this thing, yeah. Lovely stuff, I've done well, goodbye. Don't need to hear that. I've reported the weapons dealer quest. Am I done now? Oh no, he has another quest.
Oh hey, it's you!
Yes, it's still me.
I almost forgot, I still owe you a reward. I wanted to say thanks for helping me get things up and running again, so I whipped you up some upgraded materials.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
Wanna try that?
Not this time. I don't need to upgrade. I'm perfect. Yeah. Oh, she doesn't have a voice actor anymore? Wow.
Oh hey, I actually have a request for you as well. There have been lots of reports of dangerous machines appearing in the desert recently. This is very unusual, so it may be indicative of something bigger. Now I hear your hard types are pretty good at examining things. Think you can look into this whole mess for me?
Yeah, sure. It's not like I have got anything better to do. Where was the major threat that I got sent down here for? I don't see that. I only found a moose and a bloody... Hold on, where is this quest? Yeah, give me the map mode. Oh, for crying out loud. Where was this new quest? What? I should really read those things. Yeah, no, okay. I broke the game. I'll just quickly whiz up back to the bunker and come back down again. Maybe that's fixing it. Potato suggesting maybe Sal has tuberculosis. Let's hope not. I'm not sure if that's contagious, but I'd rather not have it in the household. Oh yeah, if I found a replacement for that noodle place I used to like, where the chef was apparently a criminal, and if I've tried a few new ones, well yeah, I've tried the ones at the train station, I've tried the one that actually moved into the place where the old one used to be, I've tried a weird other one, the cheap one, and... Now, all those noodles they're doing are just mushy and gross, and I kinda hate them, and none of them do the spicy correctly, and most importantly, I've yet to find one that does the crispy chicken bit. You know, where you just toss in some nice crunchy chicken bits that really make the old one stand out. However, I have found one. I don't even need to go to the hangar now, I just get dropped down to Earth. I'm happy with that. Did they unlock the room for me? There was a room? If they did, I should have probably read about it. A weird Japanese restaurant. Only problem is, it's a proper restaurant, like one that's right across the street, most surprisingly. But they do wonderful noodles. But they're so bloody expensive. Do you mean back here? Is this where I need to go? What the hell is this garbage plate? Nines, would you mind please stepping out of the way? For crying out. I hope the bloody boy dies. And the only other bit that's kind of disadvantageous about them is that they also don't do the crispy chicken bit, which I guess is really, really street food level type of stuff, as Sal has implied in the past. She said that I was visiting the really, really grossest place in town, but they did it so nice, and they knew how to make something spicy. Here's some garbage, that's not the room. Check the door, room, right next to the resistance transport pod, and leave the camp to progress. I already checked that door. Okay, fine. Okay, I haven't tried leaving yet, I guess. Problem is, I like those noodles so much.
Pod 042 to operator. Coordinates confirmed for location specified by Resistance Leader.
Understood, 042. Placing marker on target. The desert heat is going to make resupply efforts difficult, 2B. Please make sure you're ready before you go.
We're bloody robots. Why the hell would we need resupply there? Oh yeah, anyway, I've been there so many times already that the manager already knows me by name and greets me with darling every time I swing by. And she's now gotten into the habit of providing me with free drinks while I'm waiting for my food. To be fair, I'm not the only culprit there. Sal is actually the evil mastermind who introduced me to it, because she noticed that they have a wonderful Japanese sweets platter there on offer, and she's taken a liking to it. And so she continuously, when she's craving weird Japanese sweets, sends me down there, and while I'm there, I'm getting some stuff for myself, of course, too. Add that to the fact that the food situation at home has become rather bleak. In preparation of the impending Brexit nonsense that's about to overcome us, I have decided it might be a sensible idea to try and desensitize myself to less common types of food, I'd like to call it. Stuff that I can probably import for cheaper. What the hell did they do with the sidewalk here? Stuff that I can import for cheaper than whatever meat's going to cost as soon as they've left the European Union. So I've tried out some tofu, which I imagine is already imported from outside the European Union, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. And it's difficult for me to like, because tofu just kind of tastes like a weird spongy mushroom and nothing else. And that's not really my thing. Most of the things I read on the internet when it comes to cooking tofu relate to the fact that I really need to make sure that it's seasoned properly to mask that. And I guess that implies I'm supposed to just marinate every chunk of tofu I want to eat overnight in some bloody thick sauce to actually mask everything else. And I had some mild success with that. I prepared some actual Italian marinade for that, something nice and spicy, and cooked that today, and it was alright. It was a better attempt than what I tried earlier, where I just do the usual meat treatment, where I just cover stuff in a bunch of lovely spices and fry that in a pan. But also points out I need extra batteries. I'm not entirely sure if I should add batteries to the bloody tofu. That usually doesn't taste very well. Also oil. But also never tends to go back to a place once they know his order as soon as he walks in. Well, they don't know the order as soon as I walk in. They don't know if I'm planning on getting some sweets platter for Sal too, or if it's just for me this time. They just know my name, but I get where you're coming from. I usually don't like it when people know me in a place either, but it can have some advantages. Yeah, a shop, no thank you. Potato says you can't go wrong with microwave burritos. They're filling, tasty, and really cheap. You see, the problem with those is, Did bloody Pierre die from fall damage on this ledge here? Or are they just randomly placing other players here now? They're not real players, they just died here for some bizarre reason. Either that or there's an environmental hazard that's slowly draining down my health and I'm going to die to it in a moment too. For a burrito, you also kind of need to fill it with proper meat, otherwise it's just not the same.
Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. Currently, our struggle against the machine lifeforms is at a stalemate. This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling. But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than to return to Earth. Glory to mankind.
Those council broadcasts are always so stiff.
I wanted to go inside there.
Mail notification received from access point.
Oh, thank you. You can't just read out the bloody email to me. You, of course, just notify me and that's it. I just realized this is the bad ending to Detroit Become Human, where all the 9S, you're a loser. Where all the machines become self-aware and then ask for their bloody freedom. What the hell is this?
ridiculous.
Come on. This is my new sidewalk now. Fine, maybe it's not. Tammy points out she'd rather make her own burritos. There's too much sodium in some of those microwave burritos. Also, I'm not entirely sure if we have microwave burritos here. If we do, I have never tried them so far. We do have microwavable popcorn, which I don't find particularly... What is this fella doing up there?
Hey, our leader told me all about you. Name's Jackass. Nice to meet you. I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert? Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it. So, Jackass, was it? What are you doing all the way out here?
Hmm? Oh, that?
She's having a tan, don't you see?
Wouldn't want to have anyone getting tangled up in that, now would we? Don't go trying to be a hero, alright?
I'm an android. I'm designed to be invincible. Which makes me very fit for hero business. I don't like microwavable popcorn.
Who opens a sealed gate with explosives? There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Bell also points out... What was going on here? Oh, it's that. Bell also points out that Carnival season is almost upon him again, which means they're starting to sell popcorn in man-sized bags. Potato pointed out this is a much different timeline to Detroit Become Human. I don't know, kinda looks like Detroit. Haha! I'm making a joke. I've never been to Detroit. I don't know what it actually looks like. Probably like this though, going by internet jokes. Tammy says she can't eat microwave popcorn anymore. It was fine when she was younger, but she's now at the age where she just hates most microwavable meals. I'm not very fond of microwavable meals in general, except if it's about just briefly melting cheese slightly. Oh, do I get some sort of jetpack?
This sand sure is slippery.
Yeah, keep your wits about you. Do I get some sort of, I don't know,
careful.
Sand cruiser?
We've got enemies approaching.
Fine, I don't then.
These machines are talking.
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that they've been seeing this a lot lately. Couldn't tell you why, though.
This game would be a lot more fun if they'd look like Protectrons. I just love their design so much. Excuse me, I kind of... But also points out that he, however, is a large fella, and those bags dwarf him in height and width. What? I mean, I know I've seen large popcorn bags at Carnival before, like the huge, but they were never that huge, unless I'm imagining your size. Are we talking about dimensions like, you know, 2 by 2 by 2 meters? Because that's large. That's unreasonably large. Jesus. How do you carry that? Tammy points out that this is more outside Las Vegas.
Do you think they even understand the concept of being scared?
I don't know. Okay, hold on. Potatoes is basically a rider and his dragon, and the large demon lady fell out of a portal that suddenly came out of nowhere in the sky and landed in Tokyo, and the fallout of it is caused to mass sickness. I mean, I've watched bits of the introduction. Oh, hold on, those are neat.
Access point communications check.
Oh, they are mean. I've watched a bit of the thing you were suggesting, but I don't remember this bit. Jesus. I mean, I know they have those weird things rummaging around the world that for some reason took their name inspiration from German, because that's weird and foreign and we have to turn that into a thing. Oh, where was the bloody demon lady in the sky of Tokyo? Potato could type out the entire story, but he doesn't have more than 200 characters per post. It would probably take a while.
I'm sure they'll address the portal in the sky. Eventually.
There's no need to.
Enemy. Kill. Enemy.
What's with the weird looking outfits?
I've seen that sort of thing when I was going through some old data. It looks like what humans used to wear long ago. Certain human collectives used to use face paint like that too.
The dragon got one ending, E leads to NieR. Oh. Body report. I don't need Burakudesa here, goodbye. For crying out loud. That's not how sand works. Not entirely sure how she can run through the desert in heels like this. I've never tried it myself, but I imagine it would be slightly more difficult than what she's making it look like. Again, very ineffective pilot's costume. What am I doing there? Ah. Okay. I mean, I guess. Thank you for the odd context. Bell also points out that since she's a robot, she just can. I don't know. Usually we design robots to be better than this. Can I get some sort of surfboard? Can I use the boy as a surfboard, please? Oh yeah, that's not the run button. I keep forgetting. Oh look, the Council of Elders.
Tubi, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean anything. They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help, why would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
I sense the game is trying to hit me over the head with some sort of deeper meaning. But trying to imply they're actually more human than we are? That sounds silly. But it sounds like a weird plot twist that a Japanese game would pull on me. Tammy points out, unless she's mostly running on her toes, those heels would sink in the sand. But also says, I'm sure the actual soles of those shoes are invisible force fields. If we can do that, why not just send an entire force field down there? That seems a lot less, you know, space inefficient than bloody androids getting prime apartments that are probably bigger than what Potato wants to get in Japan. Oh, excuse me. Holding dash will lead into a sprint. What's the dash button again?
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
What? 9S couldn't have possibly seen that from here. Add that to the fact that he can't see anything. Why am I slowing down? Oh, okay, fine. But it also points out that this wouldn't be as appealing looking if she didn't be she wouldn't be wearing high heels, and therefore not suitable for your average Japanese audience. I see.
What's that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human residential area. Large numbers of humans resided in such concrete.
Let me demonstrate that it's probably fine
the
to.
structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex.
Oh hey, how nice. See, it's totally fine if I just drop down from the space station.
Mail notification received from access point.
Again. I'll go see a vending machine in a moment. Stop rushing me. Potato points out that he wants an apartment bigger than the closet in the android room. Really? I thought miniature apartments were all the rage in Japan. Ah, stairs, finally. Of course, they're not going to make it easy for me. Where did the stairs go? Yeah, okay, I can't make that jump. Never mind then. Aha! But also wants to have an apartment as big as the closet in the apartment of Bender and the robot in the show Futurama. I'm not sure how every robot in the entire apartment complex in Futurama could have had a closet that big. Although personally I find that this is a bit too large. That's just my opinion. Oh, that's just the locker. I thought it would be a box. Tammy points out if we're already in the process of wishing for things, she would like to have a bat cave. Are you sure? It's filled with bats. I assume. I'm not sure if Batman has bats in his Batcave. I mean, he has bat-theme accessories in the Batcave, certainly, but it probably also has natural bats, traditionally speaking, because, you know, they're kind of his thing, and that's where he originally found them, obviously. Are you prepared to live with bats? But also ask, oh, you've seen the show. Given its prevalence across the internet, it's hard to not have seen the show, but yes, I'm familiar with it. Potato points out that there are less than 10 minutes left, and yes, I'm aware of this. Don't worry, I can manage. Oh, I leveled up, I virtually did nothing. What was the heavy attack again? Oh, this guy gets to have a jetpack. Potato points out that he knows I don't have enough time left. You underestimate my power to go overtime. Apparently a long bit is right around the corner. It can't be that long.
Not this way.
So in the meantime, I would
choose these words.
So in the meantime, let me ask you, as the obscure viewers in the background, if you're happy with this format or if you find it torturous to listen to me. Again, this is primarily aimed at you, the viewers, and fulfilling
These are android bodies.
Wow, a lot of players died here, for crying out loud.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here.
Doing this for you and the viewers. No, you, the viewers.
There it goes.
You know what I mean.
Must run.
And if you came to the conclusion that you really don't like it because Sal isn't around, I will make myself aware of that and amend it in the future.
Multiple machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
Maybe they're collecting them. How did this guy die up there? Hold on. It's alright. I should have done that from the start.
Child. Child. Child.
You?
What is this?
My love. My love.
Don't listen to them, 2B.
Together forever. Together forever. Carry me.
Potato points out that it's
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating human speech. Let's take them out.
They're imitating more than just that.
I'll get you for this.
There you go, now she can go do her stuff automatically, I hope. Potato points out that it kinda sucks a bit without Sal, but it's unique and enjoyable on its own right, allowing for more various types of streams. Alright, I hear you. I'm sorry that it is that way. I will try to make Sal aware of these concerns and see if I can coax her back into this. Also, hello Bone and Blood. Welcome. You have probably reached almost the very end of the stream. I'm about to close as soon as I've finished whatever this is. There's a lot of robots just running themselves at me, I guess. I'm very good at commentary. I also want to know what your thoughts are on the game. I know that Potato is very passionate about this game, but I can recognize if it's not to everyone's taste. I personally want to give it a fair chance and will try to play it to at least one ending out of the many 100,000 that Potato has mentioned. I hope they're all optional. Did I start a weird logic feedback loop? And now they're no, they're just... What are they doing?
What's happening?
Formed a beehive during winter? Who's their queen? Why is it sleeping?
An android?
What the hell is this
No!
now?
This is a machine!
Why is it naked? Ah! Okay, I don't like this game anymore. A weird naked man just fell out of a bunch of robots, and I'm not sure if I'm happy with this. At least the weird flying toaster has the right idea. Hold on. Oh, I don't have my missiles anymore in this weird human body? The android. Human-shaped android body. Can we stab it a bit? No, I don't like the sound it's making. It's concerning me.
Why fight?
Because you're naked and that's against the law, my dear friend. Excuse me, you're too far away for the toaster. Tammy points out that the game is okay. It's not something she would play herself, but she's curious about what's going to happen next. Tammy also points out that they made a Ken doll.
He's evolving. We better finish this quick.
What the hell do you mean he's evolving? That's not how robots work.
Oh no. Please get down there. I don't want to see you from this low angle. How do I get up there? I guess I'm not getting up there. This is a weird shooting gallery moment. Right. Automata has one short question. Did I get myself through to playing some Space Station 13 yet? Not yet. I was a bit busy. I explained earlier on that I was a tad busy with university assignments and the perils that come along with group presentations because of incompetent people. Excuse me, I'm being shot. Oh, can I revive this guy? No, I can't. What? He's cheating now. Potato wants to know, why would a machine need human output? Why do they generally need a human-shaped version? The robots were perfectly fine for target practice. They didn't need to do this weird Queen Hive bee thing. Oh no, it's... Oh no, why did they build it with blood? Oh no, that's just gross. Ooh, and slippery. Automata points out that I can do so many great things on Space Station 13. Okay, that's immediately assigned to go stab her to get... Yee, that thing just get a hand out of... Oh god, stab it again, right away. Stab it bloody again! Stab it!
We gotta get out of here!
Oh, for crying out. So, can I file a complaint with, I don't even know who to file a complaint with this useless form of android that can't even stab the things a second time. Tammy corrects, it's a self-replicating Ken doll. It's a replicator from Stargate. Yeah, but they were usually not nude. Which is a crime in my book. Cardinal Sin, would you mind? I was walking here. Come on. This tunnel does not look structurally sound. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to walk through here.
What the hell is NieR doing?
It's a healthy baby boy. It's not. It's not. It's an abomination without clothes.
What the hell just happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before.
Well, also reminds me of that replicator. I choose not to remember that. Oops.
Alert. High flow areas may impede movement. It would be more efficient to traverse the rocky area instead.
Yeah, okay, fine. You don't need to make this into a joke. I'm walking.
Let's move to an area with better reception so we can contact command.
Potato tells me just wait until you learn their names. And don't worry, Mia, next time I meet them, they'll have pants on. Are you trying to imply they'll just have pants on, or will they be properly dressed? Because just pants on is almost just as bad. Yeah, sure, NieR. Just stand there and don't help at all. I missed a bit of chat. Hold on. I'm gonna scroll up. Boneblood says you can do things like dying, getting killed by a challenging thing, getting sucked into the singularity, and so on. Those do all sound like great things to do in Space Station 13. Like I said, oops, sorry. Oh, what's this? I found a thing. Like I said, I am considering getting into it. I just need to find more time. Again, that's a fun thing to say, as I'm currently sitting around here playing a completely new game, which I've apparently found time for. To be fair, I personally consider it's a lot easier to get into.
This is good. We should be able to reach command here.
Yeah, fine. You do that.
9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
Did we get a different operator just now? Anyway, what was I? Space Station's there. It's easy to pick up a game like this one, where I just need to press forward and occasionally do a few things. Well, Space Station 13 is conceptually so complex that it requires a bit of previous knowledge to get anything properly done. Right, but I have now reached a quick save station, which means I now need to bring this stream to an end. If you've enjoyed this so far, Boneblood reminds me that getting into Space Station 13 isn't too hard. Again, it's not too hard, but it's a bit of a jump going from something as easy as this, whatever this is, NieR Automata, NieR Automata, to Space Station 13. Another leap higher, I imagine, would be getting into something like Dwarf Fortress. Sal has found the time for it, so I guess I should look into it again. I can't promise you when, but hopefully it'll be within the next month or so. I'll look into it again. Anyway, I was about to do the outro. If you enjoyed this so far and would like to see more solo adventures with NieR on this Mörenday stream, which at the moment is not happening on Monday because of scheduling issues, tune in next Monday at 8 PM GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, which will be about 2 hours ago from now if you're watching this live, where I'll be doing more of this. Alternatively, tune in at the moment tomorrow on Wednesday, again at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, where Sal will be back to stream Spore along with me again. How lovely. However, if you'd rather like to see Sal actually doing stuff, she will be doing that on Thursday in 2 Point Hospital, again at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. And after that, she'll probably do some weekend streaming as well as Potato. However, I can't be sure when exactly he will be continuing his adventures in the Resident Evil remake. I would guess it's on Saturday at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time on his Twitch channel, which is crazy_potato1, but I can't be sure. He's been weird with his times lately. Anyway, that's the whole outro bit. Does anyone in chat still have anything fascinating to say while I'm slowly rambling on in order to buy chat some time to still type something out in case they desperately need to tell me something? Because if not, I'm now going to slowly walk my mouse over to the other side of the screen, find out where I left the OBS window, and press the stop streaming button. I'm really dragging this out, all for your benefit, and you're not even using it. Goodbye, Tammy! Right, Boneblood also says goodbye. That kind of made a weird, awkward pause there. That sounds very awkward. But in fairness, I want to blame that. Ah, there you go. Potato says he will be streaming on Sunday now. So, there's that. Oh yeah, I gave him time to figure that one out too. Look how gracious and kind I am. Anyway, in about 9 seconds I will have streamed for exactly 2 hours and 10 minutes, which means that would be a great